the Kokuyo Systemic Notebook cover. How am I using it 6 months on? Well, I've lured you in now with my selection of beautiful things, so let's get them out of the way and let's get into it. So I will be honest, I have just come back off of a stint of going back to a desktop based method of organisation. Basically I use a spreadsheet. What needs doing goes at the top. When I do it, I put it into a different section, simple as that. But my 1 week off over the Christmas holiday has become a month. So I'm going back to what I know works, and here we are, the Kokuyo. So as you can see, I've still got the moleskin diary at the front. So this is how it works. I sit down at my desk, I open it up, my week to view. Once I've check that every day, I then open these 2 pages. Now here I have my to-do list. I put things on it, I tick them off, highlight them, done. Multiple methods of doing that. You go online, everyone does it differently. I've done it several different ways, but I've settled on what works for me and what I like. And when I find a system visually appealing, I'm much more likely to get stuck into it and keep it going. Here is my daily habits. I've got in a really good routine of habits with a similar method to this. I was using Post-its on my hand. Look how disgusting and dry they are. I better add moisturise. Yeah, Post-its. I've just fancied a change, so I've gone for something a bit different. I got fed up with writing 26, as you might be able to tell. But here we are. And what I've done is every day. So basically, I did a 40-something day streak with a similar method, and I lost over 10 kilo, roughly about 11.5, 12 kilos. Up until Christmas, I'd planned to have a week off, and then that turned into a month. And here I am trying to get back into things at the start of February. So here we are. We have got 10-minute stretch in the morning. Drink 2 litres of water throughout the day. 15,000 steps. 2,000 calories. 30 minutes of learning Norwegian. I do weights. I do 2 light sessions a week. I've actually, let me grab a pen because I've actually just done that. So because I only do 2 sessions a week, 1 weights routine actually takes up 3 or 4 days. There you go. That's that covered for 3 days. Create over consume. Well, that is literally what I'm doing now. I need to make a conscious effort to create something as opposed to just consuming content. I'm not on social media, so it's really just YouTube. Yes, I'm probably a bit addicted to YouTube, but there you go. We've all got our vices. It could be a lot worse, couldn't it? I could be doing crack or something. Breath exercises, breathing exercises. So to bring, just as how it sounds really, I think it's the box rule. So 4 seconds in, hold for 4 seconds, 4 seconds out, hold for 4 seconds. And I'll tell you what, when you've been living with like chronic stress for a number of years, it feels amazing. I get like a lightheaded rush, and it's something else. Check my finances daily. I have ADHD, and if I don't check my finances daily, I'll wake up one day and go, oh, I've not checked my bank account for 3 weeks and I've missed a payment on something. So I do that daily. Prepare. What is the saying on that? Is it fail to prepare, prepare to fail? Something like that. I prepare the following day. I prepare what I'm going to wear. I prepare what I'm going to eat. I prepare what I'm going to do. Because with ADHD, if I don't do those things, I might not do any of them. it will just all goes to pot. And then my final thing is unload. I like to go through a process at the end of my work day where I mentally unload anything that's on my mind. Basically, if I don't think about things constantly, I instantly forget them. So if I get a phone call or an email towards the end of the day that I plan to reply to tomorrow, if I don't write it down in my diary or put it on my to-do list, I just replay that thought continuously until I get round to doing it the next day. And for example, I got a phone call at 7:30 the other night, a work-related phone call, and I thought, no, I'm not going to answer to that. I'm going to leave it until tomorrow. They can wait till tomorrow. And I probably thought about that phone call probably 200 times. I even woke up in the night thinking I must remember to call them back tomorrow. So I spoke to my wife about it, and she said, wouldn't it have been easier just to call them, just to answer the phone and call them, or call them back? Yes, it would have been. Wife is always right. So that's so that is what my daily to-do list is looking like. If you watched my previous video, you would know that this was here and this was here. I've decided to change it around. I'm left-handed, so not having that spine there makes it easier for me to write. And this is literally just colouring in the squares. So I'm looking for, so that's a space for notes, or in case I decide to add anything else. What is that there? That's quite a few. That's over a month, isn't it? It's nearly 2 months worth of tracking there. So maybe in 2 months I will do a follow-up video. What else? Oh yeah, so another thing of the mentally unloading is I write down something that I'm thinking about, something that I did well, and something I need to do tomorrow. So yesterday was didn't work enough. I need to get some more hours in at work. I did half hour of learning Norwegian, which I haven't managed to do for probably 6 weeks or so. And I find with things like that, of committing to something like that, it compounds and there's a snowball effect. And the more things I can commit to, the easier it is to commit to more things. It's like a muscle, and the more I work it, the stronger it gets. So I try to do that. Yeah, and one other change I've got now is I used to, when I went away, I used to take a new notepad. I used to enjoy buying a brand new notepad and writing about the trip I was on every day. But what I'm going to do this year, I've already done it for a recent Wales trip we had a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to put it in my diary instead, and I'm actually going to take my diary away with me, which I don't normally do, because it's obviously, don't want to lose my diary. It's full of personal information, but who cares? Who really cares that much about me? No one really. So there you go. This is how it's working for me at the moment. I am down to I'm running out of nice coloured notepads, so we're now onto the brown. I found this bit of card. I forgot I had this. This actually shows you all the different ways to use it. Pause if you're interested. There you go. I hope this video has given you some ideas on how to organise yourselves if you need it. It's a very personal thing, isn't it? We all find our own ways of doing stuff. This helps amazingly. This is a new mouse mat. I recently saw one in a Peter McKinnon video, and I've managed to find one very similar and ordered it, and I'll tell you what, it absolutely reeks. It smells like if you've ever worked in a factory unit, like the soot, the exhaust from forklifts that settles, the black dust that settles and everything, fumes, it stinks of that. It smells really toxic. I'm not sure what that's all about, but I'm gonna have to try and find some way to air it out, because it's like literally stinking my whole office out. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've got any ideas on how you would like to organise your Kokuyo, then please drop a comment. Subscribe if you're interested in hearing the 2-month update and how I get on with this. I'm hoping obviously that is all green. It's not a good way to think. It would be nice to have a few reds in there, make a lot more be a lot more visually interesting, wouldn't it? So I mean, maybe if that's all green, that could be green. Maybe if half of that's green, that could be orange or yellow. If I don't do any of them, it could be red. It's an idea, isn't it? Right, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe. I've gained 4 subscribers in the last week and lost 2. That's I guess that's what's going to happen when your content bounces between topics, but you know, I'm interested in what I'm interested in. I want to make videos about what I'm interested in. Hopefully you'll join me for the ride. If not, it was nice having you visit. Yeah, goodbye.